Have you ever found this elusive bottle in the wild? Have you tried it before? We have. We've shared it with a lot of people. Want to know our thoughts on it? Stick around. You'll learn all about it.
Welcome to another edition of Poor Decisions.
Pairing.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Brandon. Well, Mary, today we have a very special bottle, one that's very difficult to obtain in our market. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the 15-year Found North Helldiver. Sorry, had to do it. All right. This is coming in first flight. It's distilled in Canada, finished in sherry cognac barrels. The grain bill, 85% corn, 14% rye with only 1% malted barley. Coming in at 119 proof. Now, this is a blend, and they're very transparent on the back. This is non-chill filtered, no colors added to it, but it is a 15-year corn, a 22-year corn, and a 23-year corn, along with an 18-year and a 19-year rye.
I never read the makeup.
Yeah.
But we did pop this one. Was this a pop at Spillway?
Yes, it was, because a lot of people saw it in our bag, and they're like, I've always wanted to try that. Well, okay, let's try it.
Absolutely.
Because after all, we have a selection.
Not a collection.
That's right.
And whiskey is always better when shared with friends.
Absolutely. All right, let's get to it. Color is very light, which I do expect because that's indicative of most Canadians whiskeys that we have had.
But it doesn't taste Canadian from what I remember on this.
Well, we're going to find out real time. The coating is unlike any Canadian I've ever had. It's
still coating, and it does have legs, but it's the excess is making legs. It's still staying coated on the side of the glass.
It's just now starting to leg.
Yeah, I had some small legs, but you could still see the outline all around where it's coated. I mean, it's still coated.
Man, let's get on the nose.
The nose is beautiful.
This is unlike any Canadian I have ever had in my life. I'm getting honey, floral, like the dark clover honey.
Yes.
Where it's got that florality to it. I'm getting that. I'm getting the sweetness of the corn, but almost like like corn dust in a way, a little bit, but it's mostly sweet corn.
I'd see that. Like
you're definitely
sweet yellow corn.
Yeah, definitely you're getting the rye, but this is not like overpoweringly rye, and it's not bready.
It's just a slight earthy rye.
Yes.
But not bready at all.
Because if it was bready, she'd be setting the glass down.
Yeah, I don't like that bready ryes at all.
But sweet, floral, very subtle on the oak.
There's a slightly something else that can't quite put my nose on it.
It's like dark clover honey.
Brown sugar.
A light brown sugar, if anything. It's not very dark at all.
No, I'm getting like a dark brown sugar.
Well,
like a slight molassesy. brown sugar.
Okay. I could see it. I could see it with the combination of everything.
But it's also got like a dark fruit note.
Like a plum or a fig or something of that nature.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something dark.
Maybe dates.
Yeah, more like a date.
I'm going in. This is tearing me up. I got to.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Mm.
Ever so slightly drying.
It's making my mouth water. I was in a happy place there. I'm sorry. I had to just close my eyes, sit back, and be happy.
You would think with 23-year age stated whiskey, you
That
would
would be
get
extremely oaky.
oaky and dusty.
No,
No. This is sweet, sweet, sweet.
it's got heat in the mouth.
A little. On
and
the
I
tongue.
feel it a little bit in the back of the throat. Nothing from there. It's just beautiful. It's got sweet notes. It's got some dry notes. On the palate, I just wanted to enjoy that because it was very dark fruitish, meets brown sugar.
Absolutely.
And like almost a touch of a butter note.
Mm-hmm. Kerrygold butter, to be specific. That rich, creamy, sweet, with just a touch of saltiness.
I gotta get a second.
Just so you know, for the viewers, this is flight number 1, and this is bottle number 116 from that flight. The finish is still going for me. I'm wanting to ride this thing out before I go to another sip. This is delightful.
I just want to hold it in my mouth until it starts drawing. The oakiness starts to draw out the moisture from your mouth, but then your mouth just starts salivating for it after you swallow.
Yeah.
Because on the mouth, it hits your taste buds, makes your mouth water, but it's drying as your mouth is watering on the palate. But on the palate, you definitely get like a plum. And it's almost like a buttery plum. I don't know how to describe it because I've never made a
like
plum
a
with
plum
butter.
tart. Buttery plum
You know
tart.
when you get the spread, the plum, like you get apple butter, it's like a plum butter.
Yes, a buttery plum butter.
Yeah, like something that you would just put on a piece of toast. Or even a biscuit.
And honestly, I could see this pairing with so many things. Fish, chicken, grilled vegetables.
Yeah, don't put anything overpowering with it. Let that be your power.
Yeah.
Because it's a bold flavor, but it's not one of those that you want anything to compete with. You want that to be your star. So yeah, some fish or chicken, maybe pork.
Grilled chicken, maybe even turkey would be well with this.
But side it with something savory, like do a mashed potato with like chives and butter.
And sour cream if that's your jam.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
But I'm at the same time, like all the sides, I'm just thinking like macaroni and cheese, rich. Something that can coat your mouth with it, but it's a rich.
That would cut through that richness and give you an explosion of flavor.
Yep. Because, I mean, the coating on this is so much on your mouth while it's in your mouth that even on the finish, I think that something savory would really bring the finish out on this just a tad more.
Cigar, gosh, there's so many. A good Drew Estates would be wonderful with this. Camacho would be really good.
I have that one that I haven't actually tried it yet, but I did take one out of the wrapper to get just the smell from it, and it's berry forward. It's a berry vanilla, and I don't remember which one that.
Yeah.
The name of it. I think it's another one of those Talias. I can't pronounce it.
I don't know. You have yours, I have mine.
I'm gonna have to just start having my cigar tins out so I can tell you.
Well, maybe
this is what it would be.
We may have to relocate this out to the patio and actually have a cigar while we're doing this. But yeah, the Camachos would be good. Something, a dark wrapper. I could even see a Monte Cristo Platinum or a Monte Cristo White would be really good with this. And this would be after dinner. This would be your dessert.
Yeah, you would need something because I wouldn't go light on it. I could almost even do like a dark cherry cigar with this because of that plum note, if you will.
And you saw, I haven't swirled it, but look, it is still holding on to the sides of the glass.
Yeah, it is.
It's so viscous.
You can, it's there.
All right, Canada, wake up. Forget Crown Royal, forget all that. Make more of this. This is what we need.
Yep. I would definitely say that this one's getting low. We did a bottle share, like we said, at Spillway. We came home with just under half a bottle. Everyone who tried it
fell in love.
Loved it.
95% of the people said, I would never in a million years would have guessed that was Canadian.
No. Even when he said it was Canadian, I'm like, are you sure about that? When I got my pour. I think Fuzzy was right there laughing.
Oh, he was. But Fuzzy tried it for the first time, and he's like, that is not Canadian. And I had to show him on the bottle where it says, product of Canada. And he's like, I don't believe this.
I mean, I've tried several different Canadian whiskeys, and none of them have been my favorite.
Yeah. A lot of Canadian whiskeys, to me, they lack depth and complexity and flavor. This,
They're usually really light. They don't have much oak to them at all. I mean, probably the one that I would say, if I would say I liked a Canadian, was that, I think it was a caramel apple.
You do like that stuff.
I did.
I cannot.
I did it,
that.
and I drank a whole bottle over a course of a week or so. And but that was my early bourbon years. And then after being into bourbon about a year, I went back to it, and I didn't like it anymore. It was just too sweet. It was candied. So it was definitely an evolving palate. So, I mean, we will be embarking on my journey in bourbon come September. Will be 3 years that I've been into bourbon. I didn't touch it before then. So I'm still kind of young to the whole bourbon.
Well, not just bourbon, but whiskey in general.
Whiskey, yes, because I didn't touch it, anything. The only thing I would drink was vodka or tequila. I didn't touch anything else other than those two for almost 30 years. And then...
And I hated doing that, but I needed it.
But then now that I've been in my bourbon journey, within the first year I was experiencing with a lot of different types, and I really liked the desserts. And then, I don't know, just one day I was able to handle full proof.
Yeah.
And I started liking the cask-strength, and since then I can't turn back. Yeah. I love these.
You know what, Mary? I was thinking of something.
What's that?
Head-to-head competition. You know, they got a lot of old whiskey in this. We have a bottle that we picked up. We never opened it, but it is highly age-stated. Comment down below if you would like to see a head-to-head competition between the 15-year Helldiver and the 18-year Crown Royal.
Oh.
We haven't even tried the Crown.
We haven't tried it, but I really think this is going to come out ahead because it is so good.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. We haven't tried it.
No, we don't.
Comment down below. I might even put in a poll. comment down below. Let us know if you want us to put the Found North Helldiver against the 18-year Crown Royal. Who will be crowned champion at the end?
I mean, I don't want.
If that's what you want to see, let us know. We'll make it happen.
I would like to see that because I don't want to be down on Canadian.
Oh no, not with stuff like
now when
this.
you've got this is phenomenal.
So I mean, Crown Royal is kind of the top seller Canadian whiskey, at least in the United States. You know what? Let's put two heavy hitters against each other in a battle royal for supremacy.
Well, I mean, and to be fair, I've never even had straight Crown.
I have. You haven't missed anything.
But I'm just, I like the darker whiskeys. I like a lot of the Texas whiskeys.
Yeah.
Goodness. I like them a little stronger, more oakier than what we've been finding.
When you have a pollen index of over 9, this tends to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. And while you're at it, hey, give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying our content. And unfortunately, analytics never lie, just like evidence never lies. Over 95% of our viewers who are enjoying our content are not subscribers. So we want to invite you into our whiskey family. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for when we put out new content. We've been pumping it out very frequently lately, especially on our series for Mardi Gras. We also do bourbon hunting. We do interviews with people within the industry, not just store owners, but even master distillers.
Yes, because we are part of at least 5 that I can almost name off bourbon groups. So with our bourbon groups, there's a lot of love, and we'll be bringing you some footage on that as well.
And I promise you, as this channel grows, you'll grow with us, and there's going to be so many moments of opportunity for you guys to participate in things with us. As a lot of you that came down to Spillway saw, and you got to hang out with us under our canopy tent, you know, what you see is what you get.
And if we have it, we share it. Because
we have a selection.
Not a collection.
That's right. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us today. If there's something you want to see, other than the Found North versus the 18-year Crown Royal, drop a comment down below. You know, anything that we have in our selection, we'll be happy to put a video up on. So in the meantime, we are going to bid farewell to you in our usual way.
We only have this one life to live.
So make it about family, good friends, and great whiskey.
Until next time, our friends.
Your fur friend?
Your fur friends.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Found North victim. You want to start that one over?
Yeah, let's
okay, let's do that one over. I'll leave it in because it's funny, but we'll still start over. Come on.
He's got me tickled now.
That's right.
We only have the one life to live.
So make it about family, good friends, and great whiskey.
Until next time, our friends.
Our friends. Cheers. That is staying in.
Oh, God.